Do you know that romantic relationships play a vital role in our health and well-being? For example, good relationships can lead to positive outcomes like better mood and more life satisfaction, whereas bad relationships and breakup and divorce can lead to negative outcomes like depressive symptoms, chronic illness, and even early mortality risk. So, as a relationship scientist, I want to help people find the good relationships and avoid the bad ones. Now, in our field, researchers typically take a reactive approach to studying relationships, focusing on couples that have already been together for several months and years, or on trying to salvage relationships that are already headed towards the end. But very little attention has been given to early relationship development and couples that are just starting out. So in my work, I take a proactive approach by targeting the understudied population of new couples and the understudied phase of the relationship timeline, casual dating. Now, casual dating is that pre-relationship phase where you're going on dates and getting to know people and trying to decide who you want to be with. Now, while there's a lack of research on this topic, the general public seem to have very strong opinions and spirited debates about the right way to date. And there is a plethora of unverified dating advice floating around out there. You've probably heard of some of this more popular advice, like don't put all of your eggs in one basket, meaning date around, play the field. Don't have sex on the first date, or have sex whenever you want to. Take your time, don't rush into a relationship. And the list goes on, right? People follow this kind of advice really believing that it can make or break their relationship. But there's hardly any empirical evidence to support these kinds of claims. So with my research, I aim to settle some of these debates by testing the validity of this advice and see if it can actually predict the success or failure of new couples within their first few months. So for my project, I'm conducting a longitudinal study of individuals that have been with their current partners for just a few weeks or less. At the start, they report on their own casual dating experiences related to some of this advice I mentioned. So things like how long they spent casually dating their partner, when they first had sex with their partner, and so on. And then, once per month, they'll complete a follow-up assessment of their current relationship quality. And if they break up during the study, they'll report on that experience as well. Then, I'll test the correlation between their casual dating behaviors and their early stage relationship outcomes, the good and the bad. And I'll use these findings to generate some practical, research-informed recommendations that people can implement to make better dating choices and end up in better relationships from the start. Because, like I said, our lives may very well depend on it.